Well, it's been, I thought I was having my last cigarette in the evening that other night. Looking back, I was like, hey, I got everything I wanted.
Yeah.
I really felt that way.
Yeah.
What a roller coaster that was.
Last night.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But I, just like you, I had fun. I was like, this is exciting. This is
this is exciting.
This gets
makes
my blood
change.
going.
Yeah. Yeah, it did me as well.
And then being put on the spot to say why you should stay.
Yeah.
What?
That was difficult.
I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. That pleading thing.
Just like, please, please keep me.
When underneath it, you were ready to go.
I was. I was ready to go because I thought I was going. Right?
Yeah.
When you accept your fate, you're just like, okay,
Well, I have to admit, when I heard the boos outside and then I heard the cheers for Cheryl, I thought, it's got to be you. It's got to be, I heard the same as you.
And you know,
two and two makes four,
Right. I was just like, I'm ready. And then I was just so expecting him to call my name. I was like, I actually, I stood up, thinking I was out.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What just happened? That's not. And stop there. Who's up next? But with all those boos, I'm glad. I guess, I have to thank everybody that voted for me.
But why? That's what I couldn't work out. Why people were booing? It didn't make sense to me.
I would boo me too.
But why? What for?
Just like
why?
this, so-called Prince and all. I think it's the whole Prince thing.
It's the Prince thing, yeah.
I'm not pretending.
It's the Prince thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I was like, I don't pretend to be royalty. I'm like, hey, it's a papal title. Take it as you wish. I'm not trying to take advantage of it. You guys are the ones that are tagging me.
They wanted to call it Prince.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I knew and I got it for The Bachelor too.
Yeah.
They said, what do you want to be called? I'm like, I just want to be called Lorenzo. Like, well, no, we want the prince looking for his princess.
Of course.
I said, okay,
of course they do.
But I knew I was going to get just killed by it.
But of course they do. That's what they want.
And then this whole thing, he's not a real prince. I'm like, I don't really care what anybody thinks. I'm just telling you my history, and this is where it comes from.
Yeah.
Right? And I think I always try to make it clear. I'm like, hey, it's totally different than a royal title. It's just a title of historical relevance. That's all.
Yeah.